At Abbasid Square in Damascus, these families hope to see their loved ones who disappeared years ago. Tens of thousands of prisoners were freed after opposition fighters toppled Syrian President Bashar al-Assad a week ago. Families say the rumors circulating through the city suggest the freed prisoners, particularly those from the notorious Sednaya prison, are taken to this square to meet their families.
They arrested my grandson in 2014. He was a 17-year-old innocent boy. I went to the officials and asked them if he was still alive or not. They told me he was alive but warned me not to come again. They told me to forget about him. I hope he will come and we will meet here.
According to some human rights monitoring groups, more than 150,000 prisoners are still missing in Syria, while up to 100,000 may have died in government-run prisons.
My son has been missing for 14 years. Since the regime fell, we have searched everywhere, but we couldn't find him. People said he might be among those freed from Sednaya and taken to this square. We are waiting for him.
Notorious Sednaya prison, or as Syrians call it, the human slaughterhouse, is where thousands of prisoners were kept for decades of incarceration in brutal conditions. The officials say all the prisoners, dead or alive, have been released. But some families are still searching for their loved ones. They suspect they may be trapped in hidden cells in Sednaya prison. But for many, the agonizing wait ends in an unbearable pain. God help me, oh my little one, says this mother after seeing her tortured son dead. The morgue of al-Mujtahid hospital in Damascus is filled with the bodies of the prisoners who were killed by officials hours before the fall of the Assad regime. Families who hoped for years that one day they will reunite are now anxiously removing the plastic bags and checking the faces of the deceased to identify them. Some are in shock, left with no words. Another mother is searching for her son, who disappeared 13 years ago. She remained hopeful until the bitter end, until she realized he was killed.
13 years, my soul. I didn't see you, my soul. The army took him, and now he's gone.
Bodies after bodies pile up on the ground of the morgue. Families after families, weary of the torturous moments, swinging between hope and fear. The era of the Assad regime that spanned over half a century and 13 years of a brutal civil war is over. But it will take years, if not decades, to heal the wounds they caused. Resul Serdar, Al Jazeera, Damascus.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.